Hello, let's cut to the main scene here. And, oh, I have my stream open in the background. My bad. I hit the wrong button there. Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome into the stream. Let's get this all started. This is a lot later than I normally stream, but we're just gonna go ahead and start streaming here. Because I feel like I should probably at least stream a little bit more. Why are you not showing up in the game capture? Oh, because I have to hit the hotkey. What did I set the hotkey to last time? Nailed it. Perfectly from memory. Ayo, let's go. Alright. So. Any housekeeping stuff. Hello, everybody. I am Lapis. Welcome into the stream. We're going to be playing more Aethermancer today, and this time I'm going to not lose. That's the first thing we got to get out of the way. A little later than I normally stream, and that is because I wanted to stream today, because I was getting bored of editing. Yeah, I was getting bored of editing. At first I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to stream, and like I got a lot of editing to get out of the way, so I got all that editing out of the way, and then realized I was really bored with doing that, so I decided to do this magical thing called not edit videos, because again, that's boring, so... Side of that, we're gonna start the run with Phoenix, obviously. Who's our first recruit? Hero, Run Ruin, or Colossus? Hero does a lot of damage, so does Colossus. I think we'll take Colossus with us. Other thing I needed to talk about. Hi, Mern. Give Phoenix more worthiness. He's getting close to maxing out his worthiness, I think. Unless they up the cap from the demo. They might have done that. Not now, considering I don't have enough gold, but... I don't have a lance. I have Colossus, can break this one, but I don't think I have anything to break that. Wolpertinger Fire? Wind. I don't have the Wind Aether. I can use Tempering, and I can kill that Tetzelworm just immediately off rip. Using Explosion and the Sidekick. 17 damage off of a Sidekick. Holy! Supersonic Strike. And just a basic attack from Star Spawn. Alright, round 2 knockout. Not bad. I say round 2 knockout like I actually care about the time. I learned a long time ago to stop caring about the time for the run. Or Thrust, because I can actually break you, unlike Wolpertinger. I don't have anything to break a Wolpertinger. Yes, our goal for this stream is to get my revenge on this game. Because, it embarrassed me last time. If I had just a little bit more Aether. Oh, well, I can still break you, somehow. Oh, right, yeah, stagger on a crit, yeah. We are going to Supersonic Strike into you to get the Force and the Sidekick. But more importantly, to get that Sidekick to hit this Wolpertinger for 11 damage. He's going to use my Tempering. That was a fire move, so we got Wild Aether for that. Tides of the Void. Alright, victory there. Oh yes, the other important housekeeping thing. I knew there was one thing. Perfect Edge, I think. Force stacks on allies now only apply to the first hit of each attack. Allies deal +2 crit damage for every stack of force on them. Magnus hit could be pretty good. At the start of the turn, generates Wild Aether. At the end of your turn, consumes Wild Aether and deals 3 damage a hit to this monster for each. Gains aging for every 4 age, triggers an attack against all enemies. 2 earth/water hits. Damage of each hit equals the amount of age stacks on this monster. I think Magnus hit isn't really that bad. Void Burn could be neat, or I could reroll this. If I reroll, what am I looking for on Colossus? I think with Phoenix here, I want them to be a big single target damage dealer with Supersonic Strike, Perfect Edge, Tempering, you know, just get as much force and sidekick stacks, and then probably like that flare move, whatever, does more damage the more force stacks you have. I think that is just generally going to be my main single target damage move. So to add on to that, I want something that can hit either multiple targets and chip them down, which is what Starspawn would be actually really good at, considering Starbeam is able to do that. I think I need someone that can break, someone that can do AoE damage. The only problem with Starspawn is that they take a little to get going. I think Wormling is probably... he's my favorite support, so we'll try and get a Wormling if we can. I think Colossus here, their main goal is to help with Aether Gen and to kill everything. So we'll take Void Burn. Hey, get out of here, you. I don't need cheap viewers. Oh, we'll take the Scepter on that for a temporary attack boost. Loot drop rare and void or the knight. Well, we will go talk to Sir Tiburon. But yes, as I was getting distracted from saying before, this stream is potentially I don't want to use either of these guys. Sure, Grim Warrior. Oh, your name is Magnus. Magnus, if you don't know, means power. Imagine my shock, Sirius, when I first arrived here and found the entire fractured ruins lost inside the void. Not only that, but the void also threatens all of the good people of Pilgrim's Rest, maybe even Terraste itself. I am not sure, but I know that I will put a stop to it. Are you sure? It's quite dangerous to be inside the void. Even though you're much more resistant to aether poisoning than humans, the void still dismantles your body the longer you stand in it, especially the deeper you go. It's best to support from outside, or at most from the void's outer radius. Nonsense! Us monsters are tougher than you might think, especially me. I don't fear the void should fear me. My sense of heroism doesn't allow me to sit by idly. Also, I don't want to miss out on an opportunity to see the fractured ruins as well as the monster deities. I'm taking that orb. Health is reduced by 6, +1 Aether, and initial force is what I actually care about. And why I kind of want this. Oh, there's a Mandragora over here. Not ruining this run. By making me miss an encounter. Okay. Tides of the Void gets us Earth Element. So we have Scald and Swipe. Earth and Wind. Okay, I think we're going for Swipe here. Explosion. Oh, I probably should have gone for Supersonic Strike earlier, but oh well. Yeah, and you do a little damage with yourself because of the thing. You really should not have chose Earth as your Tides of the Void element. Currently have Sidekick. I'm gonna get a little bit more Sidekick on you, just so you can do that. Swipe here for the Interrupt. It actually doesn't matter, because Explosion here will kill you. Yeah, Magnus probably has some decent synergies with Colossus. I just don't know if Magnus is what I exactly need right now. I don't know if it's what Magnus plus, if Colossus plus Phoenix, that duo is... Ooh, wait, hang on. A fragment of a dying star that has landed here. They are quite rare. Something must have pulled it here by force. Elemental Affinity. It will enhance a monster's basic attacks to deal damage of the respective element and generate an additional Aether of that element. I can choose anything for Magnus, because they are a Aether element, or a wild element. Colossus could be fire or water. Phoenix could be fire or wind. Honestly, I could probably give them an Earth Affinity. Just so I have... They already have an Earth attack. They have an element. They have each element down pat. I'm gonna give this to Colossus, and I'm gonna make it Fire Affinity, just so I have more fire element. All right, Phoenix goes into this guy, and I plan on breaking something quickly with my wonderful and quick. Fire is the chosen element. Okay, I was gonna Supersonic Strike you, but Tempering might be a smarter option. Tempering and then Explosion to use the Sidekick. Yeah, admittedly, until I get those moves that actually need more Aether, you have weakness on you actually, so I'm just gonna kill you with the power of Friendship. Bonk. Alright, Explosion. Yeah, this round here should probably get me enough Wild Aether to Starbeam though, so that'll be cool. Earth Element. You know what, let's just swipe here. Supersonic Strike. And for the memes, Starbeam. God, is it satisfying to use Starbeam. Whenever this monster generates or consumes Aether, shields self equal to the amount for every 7 Aether consumed by allies, generates Wild Aether. For every Aether purged or stolen by allies, applies 1 burn to the enemy with the lowest amount of burn. I'll just take Aether Cycle. I don't plan on keeping Magnus around for too long. They are a good Aether generator, and... What is Magnus's Living Tome? Whenever your allies spend 2 Aether of each element, Unleashed Tome may be used once. Unleashed Tome uses a powerful action without spending Aether, and as a free action from a choice of 3 random action, while the Aether spent fills the least filled element. I can kind of hit you with just Star Spawn. I would like to break a Wolpertinger. Do I have a Wolpertinger, like, recorded? Wind is the current element. Oh, I don't. I'm still not using you. What strategy are you trying to do for this run? Generally my strategy is probably... I'm probably gonna replace Grim Warrior here with, Kepi, my Wormling. And then just have Star Spawn dedicated to AoE, just AoE damage. My Kepi dedicated to healing and power stacks, and then Star Spawn here is the main damage dealer for AoE damage. Of course, the frickin'... Thankfully that doesn't apply Corruption. Generally, I plan on going with a more offensive build. I need water. I need 1 water hit. Okay, Scald. Alright, and goodbye. Starbeam. The strategy here is Starbeam, basically. That is the plan. Giant laser beam to disintegrate everything. Alright, Phoenix, come on. Not what I needed. Could go with a dodge build, but I'm not. Come on, Flame Skewer, there it is. Alright, that's gonna be part of his big... If this monster has 3 or fewer age stacks, applies age on it, otherwise generates Wild Aether as a free action. I don't have anything that gives you age yet. I'm gonna reroll... I could use Firebolt as a strategy. If I'm using Wormling, Firebolt might actually be an okay strategy. I'll get it for now. The main problem with it is I might have a little... I have a lot of Fire Aether Gen already, actually, considering... I was trying to look for Icy Assault there, but... I can handle not having Icy Assault yet. Aether Spring, give me Wind Boon. I want Wind Boon. I want the extra experience. Sir Cat. I think we can keep going with what we got. Wind Boon. Alright, let's head north after I get this. What's up here? Let Magnus take on the challenge. I believe that gets him a worthiness level? No, it didn't. It was not 300. I think it was 100. Yeah, you're just gonna break quickly. There is a Wormling in this encounter. I could break the Wormling. Yeah, I do have the Aether for it. What is Ties of the Void giving us? Fire. I mean... 90 damage. Alright, and this is just get rid of all my Wild Aether so that I don't kill myself on accident. And I realized Tides of the Void was giving me Wild Aether, so I couldn't. Whoopsies! Ow. Not a great plan. Alright, and Flame Skewer. 51 damage to a resist. How many of these do I have? Oh, wait, okay, I can't use the Memento on a target I already have. Firebolt. Bonk. It's just 15 damage, it's nothing serious. Magnus, what are you looking for? Water Ritual? God, Grim Warrior plus Star Spawn is actually like a really good combo. Healing Brew. I don't really need Water Aether is the problem. If I had Water Bolt, that would actually be an insane combo I could use. Damn, I really should have taken Water Bolt instead of Firebolt. Yeah, I don't really need Corruption Cleansed on anything. Let's go with Tatzelworm. Hopefully I can find a Lance for my Minakawa for Phoenix. Because even a common Lance, on the run I did yesterday, a common Lance was still carrying me so far. Flame Skewer. It just does approximately 3 billion damage. Alright, and this is actually successfully getting rid of all my Wild Aether. Oh, I don't have a Tatzelworm recorded. Unlocked. I gotta stop saying cassette beast terms. God damn it, I still take the full... It doesn't matter because it doesn't give me corruption, but still. Alright, Tides of the Void giving water damage. I don't care because I'm just gonna Flame Skewer and then kill. Alright, and Explosion. But yeah, I think the main strategy I have decided upon is Starbeam Nuke as soon as I can get the freaking Wild Aether. Oh, plus 10 health, that's not bad. You don't have a support. Oh, you do have a support action. Eh, why not? I'm good on boss room down there. I don't know why I thought there was a path going up here. Who are you? I don't think I've ever met you. Kifa. Oh my, you're a strange-looking one, aren't you? I'm an Aethermancer, actually. My name is Sirius. Oh, well, I'm Kifa. I'm a monsterkin. Did you get lost in the void, too? No, I fully intend to be here. Oh, really? Perhaps you can help me with finding this one herb, then. You see, it's for Mayor Gustavo. He's been getting heartburns again lately. I'm pretty sure Gustavo would feel a lot better knowing you weren't endangering yourself in the void. I know. It's not like I was trying to get lost in here. Alright, I'll head back to Pilgrim's Rest right away. That path behind you looks safe. By rescuing this character, you and your monsters have formed a bond to Pilgrim's Rest. Oh, nope. Let's go to the Witch, see if I can't get a good trait roll here. Anything? Oh, I could summon a Kepi again. Suppose I have to choose whether or not I actually want Kepi over Magnus. I like Kepi. For every 20 Aether consumed by allies, applies 2 power to this monster and triggers an attack against all enemies, dealing wild damage. Yes, I want that. Wind Ritual. Lava Surge. Uninterrupted applies power to self. And then, of course, Kepi's ability would transfer that power to the other two. Target generates 1 random Aether, and it heals. It's a free action. I'm gonna take Wind Ritual. Phoenix isn't... Oh, hi. Hey, Lily. Okay, action or trait? I believe Colossus... Yeah, I don't really... Firebolt isn't really too helpful, so roll it away. Void Lightning, huh? Consumes Wild Aether to apply power to self. Fire, fire, wind, wind. You know what? Yeah, this is a very fire-centric team. It is very, very, very fire-centric team. Everything here is fire. Wait, is Colossus water, wind? I thought it was fire. No, it's fire. Yeah, everything is primary type fire. Flame Skewer is one thing I want to do. Water is your current thing. I kind of want to do Void Lightning. Do I have anything that purges? I do not have anything that purges. Well, I might as well Wind Ritual here. I'd be lacking 1 Wild Aether. Oh well, just Void Lightning. Alright, Echo. That's gonna purge something. My Water Aether. I don't care about it. Ah, weakness. Oh god, weakness. Weakness on Phoenix sucks. I just realized. Hey, glad to be catching another stream. Glad you're here, Jerbo. Hope you're doing well. Okay, hang on. If I would be lacking in Fire Aether again. I think I'm gonna just quickly Void Lightning. Mostly for the Stagger and the Sidekick. Quickly just use Breeze to transfer my stacks of... Oh yeah, no, that just builds stacks of power, not transfers them, right. Transfer happens on attack. Stone Punch, you live by 5 HP. Yeah, Flame Skewer, you got rid of your weakness, so Flame Skewer will just kill here. 76 damage. And then Aether Breath, that's how it kills. Oh, that triggers my on-hit effects! For every 4 hits evaded by your allies, applies power to the... you will always be. For every 30 wind or wild damage dealt to enemies, applies dodge. At the start of combat, and on dedicated support action, applies 1 dodge to self and 2 shield, and shields each ally for 2. When you reach 5 Aether of the same element, generates 2 additional Aether of the same element, and applies 1 force to each ally. Take Synchronized Force. Whenever you reach 5 Aether of the same element, heals all allies. To once per element per combat. Purges one enemy of the Aether of the same element and applies power to self. 3 power applied to allies generates 1 random Aether. Pick Synchronized Mastery. That's an interesting thing happening to the build. Doing well, starting my day as usual with some bread and a drink. Hell yeah. Yada yada yada. I don't know why I'm skipping that. I usually skip it because I haven't played the full version, so I probably shouldn't skip. Cleanse 2 debuffs and applies 1 temporary power to target ally. Well, you don't have anything Kepi, so you can just take that. Crit chance and evasion would be handy. I do kind of want to see if I can't get an evasion build working, but feels a little bit more gimmicky. Come on, land on Kepi. Dang it. We'll take a Monster Soul, and we'll run up to Envoy, random NPC, or an epic loot draw. Do I want Envoy? Envoy is for artifacts, I believe, and I'm good on artifacts, I think. I got an Hourglass of Undoing, that's good enough for me. Not that corruption's much of an issue. Here you are. Oh, I wanted the gold. The new equipment will be equipped to the same monster. Trade some equipment. Trade in Phoenix's Orb for common, a common for an epic relic. I'll trade in Colossus' Scepter. Yeah. Initial sidekick, initial weakness, and dodge chance. Skull, wind generator, initial force. God, all of these would have been better on... would have been better on Phoenix. I guess I'll give him some boots. I can break the Dome of Void quickly, and it's probably best if I do, considering this is a healer. I just need a little bit of wind, and that's going to trigger a lot of effects. Alright, Wind Ritual. That triggers a lot of things, I think. First of all, you're going for an AoE, so you just die for that one. Second off, Void Lightning. Big damage to you, and I do that, and I take a little bit... I take 3 damage from that. Honestly, the damage isn't that big of a problem right now. Alright, Flame Skewer. Yeah, having Phoenix just be able to one-shot literally anything is pretty handy for taking on enemies. Even if I can't quite get the Wild Aether I need to go using Starbeam frequently enough. Let's see if Kepi can fix that. Applies dodge and two force to target ally. Deals fire, wind damage against the enemy. As a retaliate. Triggers when this monster is attacked or receives non-attack damage. Actions that grant retaliate effects last until your next turn. Huh. Applies 2 dodge to target ally. I don't like any of these actions. For every 50 healing of your allies, generates 1 Wild Aether. For every 100 healing of your allies, applies 2 power to each ally. Cosmic healing, I suppose. Might have to replace those. I wish I had my skill rerolls, but I used them all to get better things. Yeah, I can kill 2 of you because Flame Skewer is just a little bit broken. Oh no, I can only kill one of you. Okay, I'm gonna avoid lightning here. Oh, I should have done it into the other slot. Whoopsies. Flame Skewer. Bonk. Alright, and just a basic attack. And it doesn't trigger because I ran out of Aether. Nice. Okay, that's actually really nice, considering I can now Wind Ritual here. That's gonna apply a lot of things. I can Flame Skewer, I can Void Lightning. I'm gonna Flame Skewer here. Void Lightning here. I think I'm out of force right now, but I can just Flame Skewer to kill anyway. Flame Skewer kills anyway. Initial shield +5. Interesting. Uses a lot of Aether. Colossus gains experience. Start of your turn, heal self for 3. Shield generator +2, and then it just makes shielding less effective. Brilliant accessory right there. You are now in range of getting hit with Sidekick. Alright, I got that on the Dome of Void. 1 HP, really? Good charge beams. 1 HP on those guys. Can't quite generate enough wind. But I am going to start getting my support actions up. Right, because power transferred there, and now that allows me to get just enough. Yeah, we go here. And now Sidekick causes you to stagger. And we also got rid of the Wild Aether, so you don't take damage, and you get a little bit of power from using the Wild Aether. Tides of the Void sets its element to wind. Oh, I actually want a Nosferatu here. Hell yeah, Nosferatu. I love Nosferatu. He's like... I actually did draw a Nosferatu once. That's how much I love him. It's just a cute little bat. Alright, and Charge Beam. I probably should Charge Beam first. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Bonk. And then this turns all of those power stacks onto others. God, Wormling is so good for throwing power stacks onto other people. Ember Dart. Snow support. Sidekick to self, cleanses debuffs from all allies and heals all allies. Generates Aether. Or Ether. However you want to say it. Could also just take Ember Dart to just transfer the power easier. I think I want to take Energy Charm. I don't know why. Snow support could be nice. But it's sidekick for yourself. What are you really doing with the sidekick on yourself? Let's take Energy Charm. Phoenix, level 6. Into the fray. Joust. Whenever an ally evades a hit, generates Wild Aether. If you have 5 or more Wild Aether, Wind Aether. Wild Aether is generated instead. Tailwind could be fun, but I don't really have an evasion build going on, so we're gonna take... Both of these are good. Into the Fray is more force on support actions, but I'm also not using Tempering much. I'm going for Flame Skewer. Then again, I suppose, like, Flame Skewer, just an opportunity to start building Flame Skewer up a little bit stronger. Considering it only works on the first few, and every time I get Sidekick on him, that gets even less and less effective. Alright, start of the turn, generates Wind Aether. Which way was the wrong way there? There was carpet going both ways. I am lacking 1 wind. Darn. Target, generate random Aethers. Well, I feel like killing you, so... Could Charge Beam. Ah, no, I see it would generate. I don't have to fire Aether. Yeah, consume a little bit of this. Because it triggers Tides of the Void there. That does... I want to just quickly test. If I use Energy Charm, that triggers your passive. Yep. Oh, damn. Oh, I only hit the shield. Okay, that's a lot of fire. That's a lot of fire. Charge Beam on you to apply as much power and force, more importantly, for Flame Skewer to do 88 damage. Yeah, no, Flame Skewer does a lot. I think Flame Skewer is a pretty good strategy. Nice. Every 7 Aether consumed by allies generates Wild Aether. That's a pretty good thing. 3 power applied to allies. That's also a pretty good one. But I use a lot of Aether. This build is slowly... Oh, okay, that's the exit. I did not mean to find the exit. There you are. Oh, there's a monster. There's a lantern there. Okay. Big amount of fire aether. Can I get, like, one more? Target generates a random aether. Earth is the current type. I'm gonna quickly just use energy charm here. What did you generate? Wind aether is what you generated? Okay. This allows me to get you high enough here to start triggering a lot of different aether effects. How would that purge? I could break you. I can kill... okay. I can kill most of you. I can break you. Okay, I'm gonna kill you with Flame Skewer. Goodbye. And I'm going to Void Lightning on you to get more power. God damn it. Alright, easy basic attack. Applied a little corruption. What is Tides of the Void giving? Element Fire. Okay, that's a good element. Well, it's objectively not even the best play. Oh well. I have proven that I can get star beams. Alright, I'll get that in a second. I want to go over here and grab this. Release a monster soul to give Kepi a little bit more health. I have learned that Kepi is apparently possible to get one shot. Yeah, unfortunately I need as many force stacks on him as possible. Release a monster soul to gain entrance to this place. What do we get? Kepi gains experience. That's it. On every 3 attacks, one of this monster generates consumes Aether, shields self. Ah well, Aether shield. Help the healer stay alive. And here's the last encounter. It's just vibing up here. Monster soul, some gold, aether crystals. Can you... There we go. Alright, I have no earth, guys, so that Mephisto is annoying. Tides of the Void is given the wind element, so let's use energy charm here. You generated fire. Interesting. Okay. Mostly here to generate more aether. This is gonna do a lot. Alright, I don't actually care about the Mephisto too much, so I'm just gonna blow up this guy. Alright, and now I have a Star Beam for next turn, so... You didn't even deal corruption. L. Okay, I have just a little bit of Aether Gen on this build. Oh, I should have gotten... Oh, well. I was gonna say, I should have had, like, Wormling do something to transfer their power stacks, but... It's fine. Alright. Monster Soul there, and now we leave for the portal. That's an epic loot drop. I think we'll say hi to the witch. Lily! There you are. To be honest, I barely ever went into the Fractured Ruins before all this happened. I mostly just stayed in Pilgrim's Rest. It was cozy and I didn't need to worry about fighting off monsters. But now, ever since the Void opened up, it feels exciting to be part of something bigger. We're saving the world, right, Sirius? Ooh, actions... oh wait, actually, Phoenix? Yeah, get rid of Lightning Bolt Trap, please. Charge Beam. See, I want Force, is the problem. Oh, well. Oh, Earth. Crap. Right, Earth. See how much wild damage I can get off. You're both... Okay, you're both doing this. Energy Charm, okay, that gave that back. Wind Ritual out here. Good thing we purged that and stopped you from using... Oh, wait, hang on, I just realized I'm out of Fire Aether. Oh, wait, no, I got enough Wild. Calculated. Alright, and big damage. Alright, basic attacks go in. Yeah, Star Spawn just got Clown Ball. I think this is a round 2 kill, is it not? Like, just guaranteed round 2 kill. Tides of the Void is going to be wind on our side. But, yeah, I believe this just is flat out a... free win? I do this just for a little bit of extra power. I hit you. Sidekick comes out, obviously. But I mostly did that to throw the power out, and now I Charge Beam. And this is also going to do a lot of stuff, considering it triggers Aether Breath. Oh, no it doesn't. No Aether Breath triggers, but, it's dead! Alright, that's a round 2 kill on Star Spawn. Alright, yes, you have hit max worthiness. Phoenix is at max worthiness. Everyone gains level up. Applies dodge to target ally, and it's a free action. What actions do you have? I could probably get rid of Supersonic Strike. Or I could just take the max health. I'll take the max health. Ooh, now Icy Assault is a fun idea. I'll take it over Explosion. Power Brand could be fun, but I'll take, yeah, Icy Assault over Explosion for more single target. I don't really need more single target, but... See, I don't have this because it's an orb. I have it because of the initial force. But it is a better orb. Yeah, I'll scrap it. Gold is gold. Alright, and that was almost no corruption gained in this biome. Only 2 points on Phoenix. You know anything about the Cult of Aether? Of course, but around here they're better known as the Cult of Void nowadays. That sounds concerning. A little bit, yes. Care to buy anything? Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, 25% chance to apply another stack of the same buff cannot trigger with itself. Wind damage +1, shield generator +2, healing +1. Ooh. Yeah, I think I want to take this. Yeah, I want to take that. Ah. Damn it. Ah, dang it. Knight could be an interesting idea, and Void or random NPC. Let's just talk to the Knight. Random NPC could have been... It could have given me Lily, could have been giving me... a lot of things, but we'll just talk to the Knight. Sir Tiberin. Ah, it's nice to take in the scenery, and vast past this place unveils. A bit overgrown, yes, but doesn't that only further enrich the tale? Each vine, each leaf, each building has its story to tell. We simply need to listen. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. Ooh. Start of your turn, shields. At end of combat, plus 33% Aether chance. Wild conversion, initial shield. Single target attack. If enemy has 4 more Aether, purchase 1 enemy Aether. I know. I know, phone. Initial shield, initial temporary power. If enemies have 4 or more Aether, purchase 1 enemy Aether. Okay, it could be interesting. But I think I want that armor. I'm happy to do business with you. Nothing up here. Okay. There is a side path here, actually. Oh god! Right, I forget about you. Okay. Right, so I want something here dying quickly. Do I energy charm? I am gonna energy charm. Alright, good, that did get me fire. It didn't matter too much if it gave me fire. I had a backup plan if it did decide to give me fire, but... okay, who do I kill? I think I'm gonna throw the charged beam into you to make progress on breaking you. And I think I'm gonna kill you with Flame Skewer. Yeah, Flame Skewer goes out here. Ow! Gotta be more careful about killing those guys. Okay, element water. What I really have here, though, is a safe Starbeam. And Flame Skewer. It just does enough damage. Healing +1 on Kepi. Icy Assault. I mean, Icy Assault is kind of funny on Kepi. Volcanic Essence could also be fun. Snow Support. Max Health could also be nice. Nah, Icy Assault is funny. Initial Force, Debuff Mitigation, on single target attack. Ooh. You know what, take the Initial Force. Worse in the long run, but better in the short run. Oh, actually, I can scrap that safely. I really want the Sphinx, although I can't break the Sphinx. I want it because it looks so fun, but I can't break it. All right, Tides of the Void goes for Earth. Are you kidding me? It's the one element I do not have. What are you generating? Wind is what you generate. Okay. I need a lot of things happening. You need more force stacks, but you don't have more force stacks. I might Shielding Dust, because how much damage is that gonna deal? 28, you don't have any force. Okay, I don't think it's actually gonna deal as much damage as I think it will. At least I hope it doesn't. So we're gonna do Charge Beam on you. And Flame Skewer on you so you don't go for the AoE. Alright, now don't suddenly deal twice as much damage as I think you are going to deal. It did not deal twice as much damage. It did like 50% more than I thought it would, but... God, I want that Sphinx! Alright, Energy Charm on you. Go for Icy Assault. And the reason I wanted Icy Assault here is so that would kill, but also you guys get all the power stacks. Yeah, I can't break you. How are you taking 4 points of stat? Oh, yeah, Aether Breath. Alright, victory. God, I really need to get a build that can actually break monsters sometime. Gains aging for every 2 stacks. Applies Sidekick to self. Sidekick on this monster deals additional damage equal to the amount of age stacks on it. While this monster has force, it gains 2 defense and takes 1 less corruption from enemy attacks. Heroic defense. Oh! I mean... any monster that uses sidekick is made infinitely better when it has a lance on it. Alright, there should be one more encounter in this area, I think? Right, yeah, I gotta dash through those to get their item. I want the dino! I think I already have the dino, actually. Alright, I can get 5 wind. Doesn't matter too much, but what does matter is killing that freaking thing there. Energy charm on you. Are you gonna generate wind or fire? You generated fire. Yeah, just generally generate more Aether, because that will get that, and that means we get more wind. I could just do that and then Starbeam. Not what I'm actually going to do. I think I'm just going to Charge Beam there, then Flame Skewer down there. Yep, that sounds good. Charge Beam. Actually, I'm going to Flame Skewer into you. Because you're going for a healing move, so I can just kind of stop that. And you're only going for a basic attack, so that won't do anything. Alright, that triggered wind to get over 5, but it was already over 5 before, so it doesn't really matter. Can I just do this? Yeah, I can just do this. Icy Assault into you. That will trigger Sidekick, but more importantly, gives me enough power stacks to kill with Starbeam. Whatever this monster... Honestly, more random Aether sounds funny. I already have enough Aether, though. But I could have more Aether. I'll take Aether Shielding to keep you alive. Take support attacks. Alright, next zone. I believe this was, yeah, Garden District 1 out of 3. Aether Spring, why not? I have experience and wind Aether boon, so let's see what the wind... I think the last time I saw the water effect, now what's the wind? Your monsters gain +1 wind damage. Your monsters gain increased evasion and crit chance. More wind damage, I suppose. More Icy Assault damage, let's go! Not now. Can I get enough gold for that? I can definitely get enough gold for that. Is there any high ground around the place first I should examine? Right. Any one of your monsters would certainly enjoy tasting it. Choose one of your monsters to receive the cultivation fruit, then choose one of its types. On the monster's next level up, the chances for skills of that type to appear will be heavily increased, and there will be at least... The chosen monster also immediately gains 2 Force type on Phoenix, and also gains some experience. I believe it wasn't just 2 things? Oh, Rainbow Tree, what's this? The colorful tree is known for its varieties of magical nectar. Each one may alter one current features in different ways. Oh, okay, I can replace perks. Aether +1, damage +1, or defense +1. It is harvest season for this enchanted tree. 3 kinds of different kinds of nectar are available. Keep in mind that you may only choose one of them, for the tree will be dry. Then so only one of your monsters may benefit. Each nectar grants a different perk. Each one requires you to choose one of your monster's current perks to be replaced, however. Oh, I can get rid of the fire affinity on Colossus. Yeah, that's like the easiest one I can get rid of. I'll take Aether. Colossus now has 2 +1 Aether effects. He's got so much Aether. This bad boy can fit so much Aether inside of it. There's a lot of things triggering. Hang on, give it a second. It's still going. It's still going. Alright, thankfully, these bozos did not get what they needed in terms of Aether Gens. So, Energy Charm. How are we doing on that? I think we'll need to charge beam. Yeah, we're gonna charge beam. This results in this happening, which results in more Wild Aether happening. Which results in me now choosing to Icy Assault. Yep, and we will Icy Assault here to transfer power stacks, and now anything is in kill range, so I have to decide which monster. What is this move? Foul Shield. That's fine. I could build more force. I'm gonna build more force and attack. Or more accurately, just maintain my current level of force damage. Foul Shield. Wow, all onto my guy. Onto Phoenix. There's so much Aether Gen. This is such an excessive amount of Aether Gen. Okay, 10 stacks of power, Starbeam. Sidekick goes out. Flame Skewer goes out for an additional 77 damage. Okay, I like this build a lot. This build is doing just an okay amount of damage. That was an active ability level, that one. I probably should have waited to get that so it was a passive ability level. Oh well. I wanted to interact with this to give gold. 15 gold in exchange for 50 Aether Crystals. I thought that could go a little higher, but it can't. I have a chance to break this thing. I don't think I will, but I have a chance to. Alright, what's your Tides of the Void gonna be? Please be... what is... Blossoming Strike? 24 damage. Okay, energy charm down here. I just want some damage going out here. I could capture that guy. Wind Ritual here. Right, and then the power stacks get transferred. Craft Memento on the Naga. I'm gonna Icy Assault into you, just for the stagger. Merkia, and you're going to basic heal into him, but that doesn't matter. I get a little bit of Aether per turn. Flies of the Void, what are you giving me? Wind! Okay, that's great! Energy Charm, just because it's a free action. And it results in a basic attack, which results in this going off. Oh, I'm actually out of force. It's fine, Flame Skewer. Ooh, it does just enough damage. Okay, that was a little scary because I ran out of Force from Phoenix there, but... +1 damage, let's go. Colossus, what do we got here? Water Bolt, Firebolt, Energy Charm. It is another free action. I kind of like your moves, though. I haven't been using Void Lightning too much, because I've been going for Charge Beaming. You got this, I believe. Yeah, no, I think I got this run. I'm gonna take that HP just so you don't get one shot or anything like that. Also, hello, Whimsy! Welcome in. Hope you're having a good time. How am I doing on gear? That's Lance, Talisman, Drum. Yeah, all of those are epic. I'm fine with that. Let's go to the Witch. Hi, Lily. What do you got for me? It's hard to imagine how the Monsterkin used to live in a place like this. Things have been great. You doing a normal run? Yep, just a quick normal run. Terraste was different during that time. I imagine that the Monsterkin have felt proud, and a sense of unity which has been since lost. Any traits that I want to get rid of? That triggers Force. I don't really have many healing effects. Sure, Cosmic Healing. What do you got for me instead? Magnus Hit, sure. Alright, you're down there. Just gonna make sure I pick everything up before encountering you. These strange plants do not look native to the Fractured Ruins or Terraste, to that matter. It must be the corrupting influence of the Void. There's no doubt about it. We're close to the core of the Void now. Alright. God damn it, Earthbreak. Ah, it's the one element I can't deal with this setup. This team is so good at dealing damage, but it's so bad at breaking basic enemies. It's like, it doesn't need to break anything, it just does that much damage, but... okay. Yeah, first off, you need some healing. If you got a hit coming in for you. Let's go for Breeze. Again, your purpose here is to deal some damage. And more importantly, get the power stacks on other people. I think you go for Charge Beam, just to start setting up more force stacks on Phoenix. We'll Flame Skewer. For a nice clean 100 damage. Crystal Charge here. Ow. And a basic attack into Phoenix, but dodge makes it so you don't even break my shield. Okay. I think I can break it with wild damage this turn, if I'm not mistaken. Because now I use Breeze. Alright, now I think Starbeam just breaks you. Yeah, it does. Oh, anything will break you. In that case... go for Charge Beam. 17 stacks of power! But yeah, Aether Breath is what I thought would break you. 23! Calm down, Starspawn! Okay, that's 200 damage right there. Oh, well, 189. Okay, 15. Okay, we're at 15 we're at 15. I don't even think those are temporary. I think those are all pure power stacks. Tides of the Void, water. Well, you're just dead. Just in case. I don't think the Birdman's gonna show up in this fight. I'm just gonna Flame Skewer here. I think that was just a demo thing. Victory! I didn't have a craft memento. Okay, it's fine. I didn't have one anyway. Alright. Okay. We just walk on out? Ah, the stretch of void is on you. The stench of void is on you. It comes from your monster, Starspawn, one of the living manifestations of the void. It represents the void's power to destroy, pure and absolute. Be careful with that one. Care to buy anything? Just in case I need it. Breaks 3 poise on target enemy. That could actually come in handy. Initial sidekick, health, alright, and then just... Let's go gambling! Oh, I didn't want that. Let's go gambling! Oh, wait, actually, what? Whenever Age is applied to this monster, applies 1 force to each ally with force. Polishing. Oh, okay, you do have a limit to the amount of traits you can have. When this monster has force, it gains +2 defense and takes one less corruption from enemy attacks. I'd rather get more stacks of force. So yeah, I'll give you polishing. Let's go gambling! Let's go gambling! Ah. Well, this looks pleasant. And this is new. Very pleasant. We're close to the origin. I can feel it. Something seems to be locked behind a veil here.
Intentionally sealed away. So this void's no accident. There's another route hidden, less hidden. I might be able to access it. Alright, let's do this. The Forbidden Fortress? No, something seems off. It's distorted, even more than usual. We need to get ready. The route's approaching.
Alright, quick final battle. I'm assuming this is just for the early access version. I like those organs.
Hello, Aethermancer. To make it this far, quite impressive. So you do remember. You look well. Have you enjoyed life? Your freedom? Us? We could never imagine to complain. We take it your surprise has robbed you of your speech. Or is it the guilt? Who could say? Can you hear them? Farewell, Sirius, for your soul will rot in the eternal flow of Aether, as is their will.
Round 1. Ooh. Corrupted Aether. This enemy is special. Their arms can be attacked and have traits. God, this music is good. The two arms are immune to damage, can only be staggered. And staggering them temporarily removes them from the fight. Each turn, each arm curses a random monster of yours, corrupting its actions. Oh, okay, so this gives me... When a monster uses a corrupted action, applies X corruption to it. I'm assuming they have something... Chernobog? Terra, Aether, and Age. Eldritch Horror gains it aging. For every 3 age, applies Terra stacks to the enemy with the lowest amount of Terror, equal to the total amount of age stacks on all allies. Oh, and the arms. Corrupted Aether. Start of each round, 1 random enemy is chosen. All non-basic actions on the enemy will become corrupted. 15. Corrupted 8 for free actions. For the remainder of that round or until the arm is staggered. Unending. This limb is immune to damage, cannot gain buffs or debuffs, and can only be temporarily knocked out, though being staggered, which lasts 3 rounds. Has no actions. Terror application +1. At the start of your turn, deals a wall damage hit with 9 damage to all enemies with 5 or more terror. Whenever you reach 5 Aether of the same element, applies Age and shields all allies with Age for 7. Alright, you got Hailstorm, Frightful Lightning, Glacier Smash, Ancient Blast, Thorn of Ages, and Doom Bloom. Okay, so he's definitely an Age Terror build. Do I even really care about how much he can inflict me with Corrupted? This is the last fight of the early access, is it not? So do we even care? Could just Icy Assault into that Water Hand. Although I got nothing on the Earth Hand, so like... I feel like if I just throw Sense to the wind and start spamming moves that would get me Corruption, he's gonna pull out something that nukes me if I get too much Corruption. Although, isn't there a limit to how much corruption you can get? What's your Tides of the Void? Wind. Okay, given that your Tides of the Void is currently wind, I will Energy Charm here. My team is not built for staggering, it's built for damage. I'm gonna Void Crystal here to get myself enough Wild Aether to... I could Charge Beam. Charge Beam or Star Beam? Could also Icy Assault the main body. I'm gonna Star Beam. Right, you have a lance. I forgot about the lance. I'm just gonna hit you really hard with Flame Skewer. Alright, you're just gonna hit me in the middle on Star Spawn. Nothing crazy. Oh. I knew it! I knew you would do something! I knew you would do something with my corruption! I knew it too. Corrupted Aether. Corrupted Aether. Oh, on Star Spawn this time. By sapping all corruption from your two monsters, most corrupted allies, Chernobog, healed themselves and created 2 corruption copies based on the amount of corruption on your respective monsters. Additionally, the 2 arms now have the ability to steal 1 action from each cursed monster, locking you from using it. To free it, you need to stagger their corresponding arm. I knew... here's the thing, I knew you were going to do that too. How's Starbeam looking? Not great. You know what? I'm just gonna Void Crystal. This breaks everything. Yeah, okay, the corruption does go in before. Just had to make sure the corruption went in before. What is that move you're using up on top here? That is Glacier Smash. Shields all allies with Age. Whoa, 40 damage. And applies Age. Alright, Energy Charm here. I want more power stacks put onto the others. Aether Breath. There it is. Icy Assault into the main guy. What is that move you're using here? It's Doom Bloom. Applies Terror. Yeah, I'm fine to let Wormling do his thing this turn. Yep, Doom Bloom on my Star Spawn. That's not great, but it's fine. Glacier Smash, 40 damage. but I have dodge stacks, so you actually only do like 20. Okay. Can I get like one more thing of Wild Aether? No, I cannot get one more thing. Okay, Energy Charm here. He might be dead this turn if I play this all correctly, because Icy Assault goes out here. Stagger's the main guy. Starbeam goes out here. No, he won't be dead, but a lot of units will be. Flame Skewer, you're dead this turn. Do you actually do anything this round? Nope. Okay, well, you're just dead. Alright. As soon as my animation's finished. But yeah, no, he is just flat out dead here. Energy Charm, I don't even need to Energy Charm here, really. I'm just doing it for the flex. Icy Assault goes into you. Unless you pop out of phase 2 on me. Does he pop out of phase 2? Ah, he already popped out one phase 2. Starspawn, just Icy Assault him. I think he's dead? GG. Okay, he's dead. Okay, he's dead. He's good. We're good. We're good. He's dead. Alright. Sloppy play on that fight, but you know what? If it was sloppy play, why did it work? Minakawa carried. Good job, Phoenix. Starspawn generated 264 Aether? Look at that Aether generated. Holy. 264. God damn. That's just a little bit of Aether generated. Almost 1,000 Aether crystals. Hell yeah. Wormling interrupted less actions than Grimoire, and Grimoire was here for all of like 4 seconds. Magnus was here at the start of the run for almost like 4 seconds, and he still prevented more actions than Wormling. Oh yeah, GG! That's the run done. Oh, Tiburon, you're here.
Ah, Pilgrim's Rest, truly a peaceful place, wouldn't you agree?
It truly is.
Since the few times I've been here, I've really grown quite fond of it. It has something idyllic, not many places have. Well spoken. I most certainly agree. It's nice to simply relax here after a hard day's work and talk to other monsterkin. It will be even nicer if not threatened by the void, haha. Oh, that reminds me. I might be able to improve your tracking skills, helping you find rare monsters and uncover new paths. In return, could I ask you for some of the Aether crystals you've already found? I'll potentially need them.
What do you need them for?
You see, I'm thinking about asking Gustavo to connect me to a blacksmith that could craft Aetherium armor with them. So in case he knows someone, I want to be prepared. I can't go there empty-handed now, can I?
Alright, sounds good.
Really? Ha ha ha, splendid!
Might you happen to have any more of those Aether crystals to spare? If you've gathered some, I could potentially approach Gustavo to connect me with someone that can craft them into Aetherium armor. So Tiburon can grant you perks that allow you to find rare monsters and uncover new paths in the void. Shifted monsters. Oh, hey, this is from Sanctuary. Whenever you encounter an enemy monster, if you already have its base memento, there's now a chance that it will be shifted. You may craft a shifted memento of it, allowing you to shift the monster at rebirth. Shifted monsters have altered based attributes. The chance for regular monsters to be shifted is 5%, for champions and hidden monsters the chance is 15%. Additional rare hidden monsters can appear in Pilgrimage Path and in the Hidden Fortress. Allows you to press E on keyboard, RB, gamepad, to make your monsters reveal secret areas nearby. Additionally, if you stand close to a secret area, your monster will show an exclamation mark above them. Well, might as well take all of these. Acquire different mementos. Requires 6 different unique mementos from the Garden District biome. Alright, I spent all my Aether Crystals in one place. I spent all my money in one place. I don't think anyone around here even knows his name. Well, perhaps someone just needs to ask him. Yeah, maybe you're right. He could be an alright person, just a bit weird. But then again, who around here isn't? Establish a soul bond. Anyone I specifically want to soul bond with? I'll take Wormling, just because I like Wormling. I'm assuming that's a rare spawn? These two might be rare spawn. Oh, wait, no. I think I'm missing one. Who am I? Mephisto, that's who I'm missing. I think the other one's just a rare spawn, though. Circuit, Naga, Amit. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 question mark pages. Oh, the merchant's here. Hi.
You truly are following me around, aren't you?
I told you big things must happen around you, and we wouldn't want to miss them. Besides, we do have some business to attend to. We're tangled up in the town's most inner workings, so we do visit from time to time. We talked to the... Oh. We love to chitter-chatter, but need to get back to our wheelings and dealings. Talk to you soon. Where's the other one? Oh, there you are. I know quite a bit about people around here, you know. They don't know I can hear them thanks to my extra ears. Lily's been telling you about how she got to Pilgrim's Rest, hasn't she? She has turned out to be a valuable member of our society. I'm glad she's sticking around with everything going on. In fact, she seems a bit too excited about it all. Do watch out for her in that void, will you? For Pilgrim's Rest's sake, of course. I don't think I have anything here. Yeah, I got the memento start, so... I need more mementos. Previous upgrade, previous upgrade, previous upgrade. Alright, I got 151 Aether Crystals to spend. Eliath, what do you got? If you ask me, those monsterkin that choose to stay in Pilgrim's Rest are completely foolhardy, especially the ones that are venturing into the void alongside us. They may not feel it, but the void is slowly corrupting and destroying them. For their sake, I sincerely hope that we will find a way to close the void sooner rather than later. Soul Star. With additional monster soul catcher. Whenever you craft memento, you also gain 1 soul, and the next monster shrine, the corresponding monster is guaranteed to appear. You can also use craft memento even if you already have a monster's memento. Let's make a deal, Gustavo. I guess... more merchant stuff? Sure, why not? Which can be equipment, artifact, or soul. And I think I might be able to form a different soul bond. I should get the soul bonds for the other monsters, though, right? Or is that what the rare monsters thing is for? Corruption of monsters is capped at 75% health. Corruption of monsters is capped at 99% health. Each monster has an additional trait. Regular enemies have 20% higher health. Bosses have 50% higher health. Worthiness plus 20%. Alright, let's do heroic difficulty. I don't know if I'll win, but... I go Phoenix. Interesting. In the demo, you unlocked the other starter you didn't choose when you first won your run, so I'm assuming the rare monsters thing is to unlock different starters. I think, you know what? This seems pretty funny to me, but... what if I went with a Dodge Terror build on top of my... my Minakawa? Because Terror, the first hit of an incoming attack deals 1 additional damage for each stack of Terror, is converted into wild damage and consumes half of those stacks rounded up. If I combine that with Force, which guarantees the first hit of an attack is a crit, that just has a really good synergy with each other. But also, Dodge, I could probably get Haste. Wild Crit Sidekick is really nice for Poise Break, yeah. Yeah. And I would also have a lot of sidekicks and stuff. I think I'm gonna use Nosferatu. Also, I just like Nosferatu. Oh, what's his name? What's the name of Nosferatu? Oh, we have Phoenix. It's funny to call a bat Raven to me, and I don't know why. So wait, if I hit E, you just kind of look around. That's funny. Alright, we got Phoenix, we got Raven. I really like the people of the Holy... I read that the people of the Holy City would come out here to worship the monster deities. Being in a place of nature, a place of the monster deities' creation, was of paramount importance to their faith. Apparently, even all those stone monuments around here were created by the monster deities. Interesting, isn't it? I can re-roll actions. Kinda like Supersonic Strike and Tempering. That's my only way to get dodge stacks on Phoenix. That's just good damage. Force and Sidekick. Do I need Aqua Pounce? Technically, no, but I kind of want to keep Aqua Pounce for now, so I'll just refuse for the experience. Not a great first encounter, but... there's an enemy down there. I'm first going to check up here. Okay, there's a Tatzelworm and a Wolpertinger up here. If I get any water, this is going to... There we go. Okay, I can break the Tatzelworm. Can't break the Wolpertinger, but that's fine. When can I break Wolpertingers? Damn Earth Break. Alright, Aqua Pounce. Alright, and your Bubble Trick will give you a useless thing. It doesn't even break my shield. I believe we just Supersonic Strike here to get my Force back, and then we Aqua Pounce. Cool, simple damage, simple fight, didn't even get Corruption. Alright, Phoenix level 2. As long as the monster has Sidekick, plus 2 damage to all allies. Ally reaches 2 Force stacks, it generates 2 random Aether. While this monster has Force against defense. All of these are not bad. I think I'm going to save my skill rerolls, because all of these are fine. I think Forceful Generation is what we're going to take. Because that means every time I use Tempering, oh, that's fun. This is a dodge build. Or at least I plan on making it a dodge build. Give gold in exchange for Aether Crystals. How much can I get? I think it's 15 gold for the increase. Can I get 15 gold? I have to get a lot. Can you, like, both move up here, please? Get over here. Come here. I'm right here. There we go. Fiddling around with that, but there we go. Okay, I got Tempering. Now, Tempering, this gets me to 2 Force stacks, which also triggers that, which gets me some Aether Gen. And this allows me to almost kill that thing. Oh, well, we'll just shriek into you. Bonk. Didn't even break my shield. Or, well, broke my shield, but didn't get any further. Alright, and now Supersonic Strike goes out. Come on, crit! Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, okay. I hate everything. I got 3 points of corruption. No! Whenever an ally evades a hit, deals a wind damage hit to the attacker. Enemies with Terra have a 15% chance to miss each hit. Whenever an enemy misses a hit, applies Terra to them. I'm gonna take Blind. Alright, goal of this run. Annoy the crap out of people. Can you, like, anything around that would constitute a hidden room? I don't know what would constitute a hidden room. They changed the level gen on me. I think we take Medusa, just because they're also another tank. Or they're another dodge unit. I'm not sure what kind of synergies Burn has with Force and... I want to talk to Sir Tiburon first, and he's back over here, somewhere in this loop. There you are.
Behold, Sirius, we are walking the pilgrimage path. Well, I suppose we have both already been here a few times by now. Almost feels like home already, doesn't it? Haha.
Whenever this monster applies a debuff to an enemy, 20% chance to apply another stack of the same debuff. Can trigger with itself. You can have a scalp. This is the correct way because of the path. Phoenix, you can take some health. I think... Don't have anything to do that one extra technically I do. Yeah, I technically... The poison. The poison it deals will stagger it if I do this. And this is the only one I can't really stagger, so... You need the Wind Aether for Flurry. I need to use Tempering here. This will give me 2 fire. Applies temporary power to self. Every 7 times this trait triggers, applies 4 burn to each enemy. Well, he... You... are going for something I don't like. Alright, just simple attack. Because I used my thing. I probably should have gone for Aqua Pounce so that I could have enough Wind Aether to do the other thing, but it's fine. Heat. Flurry doesn't quite. Okay, wait, you have Terror on you, so I got an idea. I do this. This. Oh, I screwed that up then. I thought I could get away without using Aqua Pounce. I don't know why I didn't use Aqua Pounce. It doesn't really do anything for me not using Aqua Pounce there. Suboptimal. Medusa gains level 2. For every 4 burn applied to enemies generates Fire Aether. Whenever dodge is applied to this monster, applies dodge and redirect to self. Nice. Whenever an ally evades a hit, deals 5... Ooh, okay, all of these are kind of good. Dodge is applied to this monster. Applies dodge and redirect. Yeah, let's take Afterstorm. Afterstorm is fun. Now I also gotta look around these maps and try and find hidden areas. Oh, is that pillar? That pillar is a sign! Talk? Finally! Huh? You were able to lift my illusion. Don't be frightened, please. I won't strike you. Your name is Sirius, right? How... right... I've been observing you. You seem different from most Aethermancers. Aethermancers? Okay, you know, I'm looking up the pronunciation. I don't know if it's Aether or Ether. I hear it both ways all the time. Okay, Aether is an alternative spelling of ether. Is typically pronounced as ether in American English and aether in British English. Give me a more reputable source than AI, please.
Aether.
Aether there. That's the US version? Ether is the medieval Latin version. Aether, air, ether. Okay, so Greek, it was the word for air, I think. That's its etymology. Heaven, aether, ether. The upper, pure, bright air, ether, the heavens. The air or sky, light of day. The upper world, the earth, as opposed to the lower world. The brightness or material matter surrounding a deity. But how is it okay, I'm just gonna keep saying... I think Aether is technically correct. Please lower your guard. It will bring no harm, neither to you nor them. Alright, who are you? You don't seem to be a monster, none I've counted before at least. You're able to talk, you're able to talk. A right solely reserved for humans, monsterkin, and Aethermancers. Very observant. As expected, you can call me Lurker, if that helps. Lurker? Yes, Lurker. I was given that name once. I think it suits me. You were able to get past my illusion. How? My monsters felt the illusory barrier. So did I. Though, through them, we combined our forces and were able to lift it together. Fascinating. Usually only monsters can sense the barrier, but never cross it from beyond. I'm able to study almost everything, such as yourself. You are the perfect candidate. For what? Testing your mind. I've always been fond of Aethermancer's ability to recall past lives, a library of memories. I've longed for someone to see through the veil, to overcome what is not there. Now that now that you were able to lift my illusion, I want to find out just how wise, intelligent, and understanding you truly are. I will gift you some of my treasured teeth as the mementos of our meeting. Lurker teeth received. Oh. Thank you? Whenever you manage to find me, seeing past my illusions, you'll receive more. Next time you find me, I'll have a question prepared, answer correctly, and you'll receive additional ones. I look forward to our next meeting. Thank you for your time and mind. I'll be waiting, as always. Farewell. I want to see who the rare monster spawns are. Because I might have spoiled myself on one, but don't worry about that one. I might have spoiled myself that John Monster Sanctuary is a hidden is a rare monster encounter. Trust me, John Monster Sanctuary, he's a very real character. And if you've played Monster Sanctuary, you know who I'm talking about when I say John Monster Sanctuary. And why I'm happy to see him again. Because he was my favorite. God, it's just so handy to have that as an option. Alright, I'm taking dodge here, so I can dodge this. It applies free terror. Do I Tempering again? Do I Supersonic Strike? Well, I'm gonna heat first off. I think I Supersonic Strike into you. Yeah, I'm just gonna basic attack into you, and then you will do that. And then you will do this and get yourself another stack of dodge again, so that you will avoid this second hit, and then that will cause Eye of the Storm and Blind to trigger. That's a lot of Wind Aether. Alright, and Supersonic Strike. Alright, I'm really hoping we get the Wind Boon at the Aether Springs, because honestly, those would be very helpful. Flame Skewer, applies 2 dodge to target ally, Retaliate applies 5 terror to... Well, that's a very interesting thing for this current build. Single target attack applies weakness. Sure, you can have that one. It can reduce the amount of corruption I take in this place. I'm assuming only one hidden area per biome, but okay, I think I understand where a hidden biome would generally be located. No. Alright, so long as there's terror on an enemy, I can stagger it, thankfully. Alright. Round 1. I need 2 Water Aether for this. Alright, I'm gonna go for Tempering here. Aqua Pounce on you, and that will result in death. I'll take a little heat here. And then we pop a Flurry. I just realized you take... Oh, yeah, you know, actually, that's fine if you take power, because I give you... that. Terror. Terror. It's very neat how I can just spam Terror by doing absolutely nothing. No, I need a little bit more damage on you, so I think I'm gonna Aqua Pounce you. Jump him. And you actually do not have enough, dang it. Funnily enough, this guy's actually gonna die to Terror, or to the missed attacks he does here. Because he misses 2 attacks, which triggers Eye of the Storm twice. Oh no, only once per attack, okay. Ow! Holy poison damage. Bonk. Bonk. Alright, Nosferatu or Raven. Applies terror to all enemies. Applies 3 terror to all other enemies. So it's 6 both ways. This just spreads it to everything. This has less Aether, though. I do generally need more water and wind Aether. So this would kind of reduce the amount of water and wind Aether I'm using and allow me to use my fire Aether for something. This does 12 damage, this does 6. But that's single target, that's AoE. My heart is telling me Hailstorm is better, but I'm just gonna take Frightful Lightning. Because I don't think I'll have the Aether Gen to pull off Hailstorm. It would be nice if I could have the Aether Gen, but I don't think I will. Okay, here we are. A Lance! But I like the boots, is the thing. I'll get rid of that and give the Lance... Come on, wind! Thank you. Wait, is this just a... Yeah, this is the path. I'm gonna get that thing here. Who is most likely to use a basic attack? Medusa? Sure, Medusa, you can have wind. Haven't found any of that quote-unquote rare monster. None of you are weak to wind. Let me just do one. Because of the sidekick? It's not because of the sidekick. I think I'm gonna Tempering here. I'm gonna heat. And I'm just gonna Shriek you. Oh, Lance, that's why. I was sitting here wondering, why is that staggering? And it's because of the Lance. I forgot about that. I just gave them the Lance. They're all attacking in different directions. Alright, Frightful Lightning. Supersonic Strike into you. Hang on, let me cook. Attack down here. Sidekick into you for the stagger. Frightful Lightning to apply terror onto you so that I can Supersonic Strike. And now I can Flurry. I need more terror. I actually need more AoE. That's a lie. That's what I actually need. Heals target ally, shields target ally, applies redirect to target ally. Speed of sound. More dodge. Sure, why not? I don't have enough wind aether, clearly. Any hidden areas I can find, or is that... I wonder if the hidden areas have a pattern to them when they show up, or if it's just like, up. Right, yeah. I am an idiot. Alright. I think I'm just tempering here. Shuriek on you, sidekick, and what I actually care about is the basic attack here, doing wind damage and staggering you. Alright, what are you getting rid of? 2 water? That's mean. A water and a fire, that's also mean. Okay, I got my water, I got my fire, and I get my wind back. Frightful lightning. Barely alive. Oh, now you're both gonna go for Breeze. Oh, well. Little bit of healing, but nothing I can't surmount with a bit more damage. Supersonic Strike into you. Oh, wait, actually, shit, I should probably take this a little bit more seriously, because there's something very bad happening in a second. Frightful Lightning into you. Uh-oh. How much damage is that dealing? 6 times 4... 24... 36... 2... I got this. I forgot that wasn't a crit. Oh, all skill, baby. All skill. I did not make any kind of mistake. That was just me making a educated guess. I like those odds. Lisa Monster Soul. Next 2 fights. Let's take a sidekick then. Alright. I can take the witch. Pure skill. Hi, Lily. You walk the pilgrimage path, Sirius. Do you feel enlightened yet? Personally, I always feel calm around here, even with all the void and monsters, believe it or not. Haha. Actions, Chilling Trap, Frightful Lightning, Speed of Sound, Afterstorm, Blind, and Forceful Generation. Honestly, it seems stupid, but I'm gonna get rid of Heat. 2 dodge to target ally, against the enemy that hits, earth and wind damage. 2 burn among enemies is additional cost. Solar wind. Damage against all enemies on interrupt applies dodge to all allies. Ooh. It is only on interrupt. But that is a good effect. You know what? Take Reflective Trap. Alright. Now this is... Huh! Well, that's some good luck. Can you, like... Good sir, can you get, like, a little... Good sir. Please, okay, you know what? Fuck you. We're not doing this. Alright, it's a Dark Shifted Warden, it looks like. Or do shifted monsters just only have one variant of shifted? Grapple in the middle. A lot of sidekicks right now. I think I put Reflective Trap on Nosferatu. Admittedly, I would have loved more Wind Aether. You know what? Supersonic Strike. Oh no, what I should have done is applied Terror to him earlier. Applying Terror to him would have been smart. Now, first of all, Shifted Warden. Purge, Weakness, and Power. Earth, Fire. Wait, was that? You wouldn't get Terror for that. You would get Terror for that. That fire move. Overheated Smash. Applies power to self. Feel like you had different attributes to you. No? Okay. I have to decide which... Okay, we're gonna use Tempering for the extra dodge stack, I think. And then we're gonna use Shriek. And then we're gonna use Speed of Sound. And then you're going to Overheated Smash there, but it's not gonna do much, and you're gonna get blinded because you missed. Idiot. Then you're gonna get blinded again. Purge. My Water Aether. Rude. Oh man, I actually couldn't even use Chilling Trap anyway. Okay, I just need too much, Okay, you know what? No, Reflective Trap here. To handle the Overheated Smash, and then we Tempering to get the dodge back, and then we are just going to basic attack into you for a little healing. And you don't have Terra anymore. Yeah, good call on that, that evasion there. Alright, Reflective Trap triggers. Pollen Blast goes into that, but it's gonna miss a few times. Just gonna stack even more terror. Alright, we're gonna Tempering here. Do I break you here? I do. Which means you can't kill my Medusa. Not with a grapple. Even with 5 stacks of power, you won't do it. Yep, you won't even land a hit. I think I can just use Tempering. And then speed of sound to kill. Bonk. Alright, first shifted monster down. Hell yeah. +1 initial dodge on Medusa from the worthiness. Hell yeah. Alright, Phoenix. A lot of force. Yeah, it is a lot of force stuff. Reinforce. Heals target for ally for 5 shield. For 5, shields them for 3 and applies force to them. Joust could be nice. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take Joust. This is on self, which is probably better. Oh, wait, but then I could spread around force. I'm gonna take reinforce there. Cosmic Horror. At the start of your turn, generates Wild Aether for every enemy with 5 or more terror. Eye of the Storm. For every 30 wind or wild damage dealt, applies dodge to the ally with the lowest amount of dodge. Nimble Guardian. Yeah, Terror application +1 is pretty nice, and Wild Aether is also really nice. And Kindled Aether. Retaliate, shield self for 4. If this trait triggers 3 times, cleanse 3 corruption from self, only cleanses corruption once per combat. Whenever an ally attacks an enemy with 3 or more terror, applies dodge to that ally. Hell yeah. The goal is to stack terror on enemies and stack dodge on ourselves. To such an extreme degree. This guy is definitely evil, by the way. That's quite a curious monster you got there, that steel bird of yours. What do you think, Sally? Any chance you two are related? If so, that steel bird must be a trusty creature. Indeed. You must mean my Minakawa. It's a dependable one indeed. Care to buy anything? I don't trust this guy. Ooh, all allies gain +10 evasion, burn damage, and crit damage. You could buy an antidote flask. Could give that to Medusa. But I think I'm just gonna buy the bonus XP. I think at this point I just invest a little into bonus experience and get the monster soul as well. I think let's go talk to a random NPC. We could get the cook. The cook could be fun. Alright, Forbidden Fortress. I think it's going to be 1 hidden area per zone, so I should keep my eye out here. I'm assuming it's going to be in the library. Welcome to the Forbidden Fortress, Sirio. Spooky, isn't it? This is where Commander Torment stood his ground against the army of Goltlant many centuries ago. Some say that the tortured souls of the warriors who died here still haunt these halls, but we both know that's nonsense. It's the cult of Aether that haunts these halls. Just ask that creepy merchant that's always lurking around you. Action or trait of a monster. Why is it always this? Cosmic Horror is nice. Shadow Mounds. You know what? Medusa, get rid of Flurry, and learn... Chilling Trap. God... Yep, nope. Here it is. There you are. You found me again! Congratulations! As promised, here's your reward. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. Glad to see I piqued your interest. I have to say, you're highly unusual, and yes, fascinating. You mentioned that you'd ask a question next time we meet. Indeed, I've thought of one, a rather simple one to start with. What is wild Aether made of? All the elements combined, correct? Well, Wild Aether is an amalgamation of all Aether, just as white is a combination of all colors. Most of the time it remains Wild Aether only for a short period before breaking apart, releasing its 4 core elements from within. To fabricate Wild Aether, one must first create Void, as Void melds all Aether together, forming a pure, albeit unstable conjunction. Some therefore believe that Void itself is actually the purest form of Aether. As expected of an Aethermancer such as yourself, here's your reward. Looking forward to our next encounter. I got 7 of this guy's teeth. What do his teeth do? Alright, let's go down here.
The Soul Lantern, a resting place for roaming souls. The Monsterkin took great care to construct and maintain them all across the fractured ruins.
Medusa, take some extra health.
You're meant to be the tanky one.
The water guy can take a little extra chip. Alright, round 1.
I think tempering is just a safe option here.
Alright, water and fire was generated, so that's nice.
I'm gonna throw a Shriek into you. Sidekick.
Alright, I forgot I have the full party sidekick thing again.
The powerful sidekick got thrown into that, dang it.
Wild Ritual. Basic attack missed! Take Terra, idiot! Oh, all wind, okay. All wind is fascinating. Frightful lightning. Alright, Supersonic Strike. Sidekick goes in. Alright, and Speed of Sound. What I really want is Haste, which lets you turn 5 dodge into an extra turn. Force, Terror, and unlimited turns. I feel like there's a lot of fun things you can get up to with enough dodge because of that. Tempering. You know what, you're going for an attack, so I'm just gonna Shriek. Bonk! Yeah, you wouldn't have really done anything anyway, considering I had 6 stacks of dodge on Minakawa right now. Oh, Supersonic Strike. Whew, I don't know how I feel about this build yet, but it's definitely going to be a build that has to... applies 2 force to target ally, damage against target ally... Ooh, wait... I think I can do something funny with that. Whenever enemies with terror have a... Whenever an enemy misses a hit, applies terror to them. I don't know if that counts for allies, but... I think it would just put terror on Phoenix if it put terror on anyone. Could use my first reroll. This could get Forceful Generation to proc, though. I'll take Unstable Charm. Now, I think because the banner is an aura, it doesn't stack. So, if it did stack, I probably would take it, but I don't think it does. Unstable charm. And you generated both water aether. You have failed me. Might as well go for a basic attack into you, just for the Aether Gen. Supersonic Strike. Shriek. Yeah, he landed a lucky crit. A bit of tempering here to get you to 2 force. Water and fire aether was generated. That would be from the sidekick coming in. Okay, I think it's speed of sound into you. And you know what, I'm just gonna basic attack into you. Alright, so you go down. And then that lets me put terror on you. You'll go for invigorate, but it won't matter because now... Okay, reset action burn, that's slightly annoying, but you'll miss a bunch, so there's some terror stacks. And then I think I can give Nosferatu this. Just to have them generate Aether. We use Tempering, we get a bit more dodge. Alright, basic attack into you. Sidekick goes out. And now we go for Shriek, and that will cause more terror to be applied to you. Not a lot of damage on this build. Like, what is this? A round 4 kill? Yeah. I could just Supersonic Strike and then Speed of Sound, I guess. Shriek. Doesn't really matter. Take enough Terra stacks to kill. Solar Wind applies redirect to self as a free action. I guess Solar Wind. Damage against target enemy. If this action kills an enemy, he'll self for 10, increases his action's damage by 2 for the rest of the run. Apply 7 Terra to target enemy and purges 1 enemy Aether. Or I can take Speed of Sound on Raven as well. Let's take Bone Chill. Not sure if this build is particularly good. Oh hey, that's a Domovoy that's shifted. I want him. Alright, please generate the right Aether, please. Nice. Tempering. This is gonna patch up a lot more Aether. Alright, I can go for Speed of Sound, I can go for Shriek. Could go for Aqua Pounce? I think we go for Speed of Sound into you. Just because I want to use my Capture Memento. My Craft Memento. A shifted Domovoid. Summon, Regeneration, and Burn. Okay, that is definitely different. You're a heal, Regeneration, and Burn. Should I have probably given Nosferatu dodge? Yes. Did I? No. Take Terror Stacks. Icy Purge. You don't really... dodge enough. Will this interrupt? This will not interrupt anything. In order to make it interrupt, can I use Tempering? No. Oh, this will interrupt. Alright, just a simple basic attack. Alright, come on, dodge the first hit. Nice. A lot of dodges. I need a way to get more evasion into this team. Admittedly, it's an evasion build, so I don't know how good this is gonna be. Evasion builds aren't exactly known for their incredible consistency. I either never get hit for the rest of the run, or things are gonna go poorly. Yeah, I don't know if this build was the right choice, but it's the choice we've made, so we're gonna make it until the bitter end. Shriek. Couple terror stacks. I mean, it's not dying to random enemies in the Forbidden Fortress, so it can't be that bad. Oh, we got a blank memento. Sweet. Cook. Let her cook. That's some fired up rooster if I ever saw one. I'm talking about your cockatrice, of course. With a temper like that, I bet no one dares to stand in its way. Reminds me of myself sometimes. Grant Phoenix, Raven, or Medusa a new perk. Let me check my corruption. 7 for... I could give Raven a new perk. I need boots. I need boots. Oh my god. Okay, so they have a 15% chance to miss each hit, plus 15% evasion, plus 15% evasion, plus 10% evasion from the banner. Plus, chilling trap giving dodge, which guarantees every other hit of an attack is an evade. And we have what I can only describe as a very fair and balanced build. Now I'm taking the Mephisto, because I don't actually have a Mephisto yet. Do a little bit of tempering. Water Aether is what it ended up giving me. I can Bone Chill. It's an interrupt. Alright, good luck, Mephisto. Let's see how much you land. Miss. That's one miss. I have the Storm and Terraprox. Miss. Miss. Okay, they all have a stack of Terra then. Okay, I think I'm gonna Frightful Lightning into you. Just so I can now... Right, Fire Aether is required. So I can now Supersonic Strike into you to pick up a kill. Because both of you are targeting my Nosferatu, I'll put Chilling Trap on them. So now you throw out a Burn Wave, it's gonna miss a bunch. That's a lot of debuffs on the field. That Mephisto is kinda ridiculous. He's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I think I'm tempering with you. Alright, Shriek goes into you. That's bad. I kinda needed Solar Wind to kill you there. Well, good luck, Phoenix. Okay, maybe, nope, okay, he's fine. Phoenix is fine. Phoenix is fine. Okay, Lava Soup almost killed. If it wasn't for the dodge. This build sucks ass. Okay. 4 damage on you if you make an attack. We're gonna go with Tempering. We're gonna go for Speed of Sound. My build sucks ass. Okay, there we go. My build sucks ass. Okay, Phoenix, make it double. Well, this monster has force against +2. Eye of the Storm. What do I keep thinking is Eye of the Storm? After Storm is what I keep thinking is Eye of the Storm. Why not? Dodge now only increases evasion by 12% per stack and doesn't get consumed when attacked. After an ally's turn, they consume 5 stacks of dodge to reactivate their turn. There we go, there's haste. That's what I was looking for. Okay, rebirth, 30 gold. Oh, I don't have 30 gold. Oh, I just accidentally went to the end of the biome there. This is fine. Oh. No Wind Aether. God, I have so much corruption, I didn't even realize it. Okay, tempering. I can Frightful Lightning to spread around terror, and I think I'll do that. Or I could just Aqua Pounce into... I'm gonna Aqua Pounce into you here. And Chilling Trap here. Because now the Nosferatu is going to hit the Chilling Trap. I think they need a Water and Earth Aether. Okay, they're gonna get it by the end of this turn. Chilling Trap. There's a lot of AoEs going out on this turn, so... probably ought to handle the AoEs. Just curious here, does haste now trigger? Yes, it did now trigger. I don't think I really wanted it to trigger that, but... okay, now they both got their books. Okay, there's a lot of things happening this turn. Can I Frightful Lightning... Okay, I can Tempering, Frightful Lightning, and Solar Flare in the same turn. I think. Yep, I can. And this is important because I need dodge stacks. So, like, maybe just a little bit of making sure my Nosferatu isn't dead. Wait, why didn't you crit the middle one? I don't know. Wild Ritual. Ow. Purge. All my Aether is gonna get frickin' destroyed this turn. Alright, we're fine. Now what really makes this all fine and dandy is mostly the fact that I have unlimited turns thanks to all of my haste. And can kind of just kill them. Yeah, it's turns like that this build really needs to fight for, because when it has turns like that, there's a lot of stuff I can do there. I just don't have, I don't have the, whenever an ally evades a hit, apply sidekick to them. Start of your turn deals a wild damage hit with 9 damage to all enemies with 5 or more terror. I'm gonna take Night. But when I have, like, an infinite amount of haste, I can kind of just keep popping turns. I could full rebirth. Do I need to full rebirth? I don't think so. There's a gargoyle here. This is an awkward build that takes so long to do anything, but... Alright, Unstable Charm on you. Just to trigger some Aether Gen. Tempering to trigger some more Aether Gen. Aqua Pounce on you, because I can break you. Or alternatively, I can make sure my Nosferatu isn't dead by the end of this round. So we're almost dying to regular enemy in the Forbidden Fortress. Alright. Okay, so this gives dodge to all allies. What can I do with that? Solar Wind here just kind of gives dodge to everyone. I think I gotta use Chilling Trap here just to make sure my Cockatrice isn't dead. Haste procs here, letting me go for Tempering. And now this is a very strong Mephisto, so I'm going to just proc that. And I think I'm just going to basic attack for the damage here. Keep terror on enemies. Wild Ritual goes out. That gets... No, you don't get your book until you get another Earth Aether usage. Yeah, that guy has so many terror stacks. Supersonic Strike into here. Did that slightly out of order. I probably should have attacked the Mephisto first, but it's fine because I can Solar Wind here. That staggers you, which causes an interrupt. Now, Nosferatu has 2 turns, and so do you. I want that Gargoyle off my Nosferatu. Reset action, terror. There's a lot of guys with terror right now. Nightmare happened to deal a little damage, and a basic attack finishes the fight. God, this is such a messy build. The only way this build is gonna come together is at the end. And I don't think it will. It's just kind of messy and, like, sloppily put together. Initial temporary power and water generator, and shield self. Okay, going into Star Spawn now? Yeah, Star Spawn now. Let's see what I can get from the Witch. Maybe I can get the perfect thing to complete the build, but I don't think so. To be honest, I barely ever went into the Fractured Ruins before all this happened. I mostly just stayed in Pilgrim's Rest. It was cozy and I didn't need to worry about fighting off monsters. But now, ever since that void opened up, it feels exciting to be part of something bigger. We're saving the world, right, Sirius? I think I need a new trait. Attacks an enemy with 3 or more terror, applies dodge to that ally. Haste is staying on. Afterstorm is staying on. I think this build's real problem is not having enough Aether Gen. Ah, screw it. I was hoping for Medusa to get a level 7. Now, it's not that I don't think you guys can win against Star Spawn, it's just that I want to get all of the Aether Crystals out of this place before fighting it. For unrelated reasons. Okay, Terror isn't bad against Star Spawn at the very least. I think I can go for Shriek. Lapis, Groovy, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Things are going bad. Why is filling out the journal so tedious? Silksong, I'm guessing? Considering I was doing that on one stream and it took a whole like 3 hours and we didn't even fill it. Skong, yep. God, it is tedious filling out the journal. Alright, we're gonna just quickly attack to get some dodge stacks on everyone. Alright, that's 1 miss, meaning more terror. Wait, you should have missed that. How did you hit 2 hits in a row? How did you hit 2 hits in a row? That's not how this works. Am I good with my... I could throw Chilling Trap. Okay, I'm gonna use Bone Chill and Chilling Trap, or it could just hit you really hard. You don't have Force, and Force is kind of necessary. I think I'm gonna Chilling Trap down here. I think I'm a Wind Aether short of being able to Reflective Trap as well, yeah. This will get you to 5 Aether, actually, now that I think about it. Or to 5 Dodge, which allows me 2 Reflective Trap as well, yes. Oh, I should have checked if Nosferatu lives... Okay, Nosferatu lives that. Now Reflective Trap goes off, which staggers you. Okay, now I need to do a lot of damage this turn. On a build that does not do a lot of damage. Supersonic Strike. Gives a bit of haste, which means haste triggers. I need my dodge stacks back, and I also need some other things happening. I need to get Terror on you, but I don't have the Aether to get Terror. Considering you're going for AoE and a single target strike into him, I find that a comfortable play to make. And then I can build stuff here. Sidekick goes into there. And now I can Shriek for more terror on you. Okay, not terrible damage. And I think Lava Surge isn't going to kill anyone. Nope. Icy Assault could potentially kill Phoenix, but I do not think it will. Unless I get awful RNG. Yep, okay. The only way that would kill is if it landed every hit. Which would frankly be just the worst luck ever. Okay, now this is another awkward moment. I'm going to Supersonic Strike into you, which will trigger haste, getting rid of my dodge stacks and allowing me to attack one more time. I think I need to Supersonic Strike again, even if it gets rid of all my Wind Aether. Because Aqua Pounce now staggers you. Lava Tide is going into us, but that's fine, because you're dead. God, this is such a weird build. I cannot believe this build beats Starspawn. +1 Terra application, okay. Level 7. How did this build beat Starspawn? Lightning Bolt Trap, I think I can take Lightning Bolt Trap. What am I ditching? I can ditch Chilling Trap. Or Reflective Trap. I have no... I mean, technically it beat it because of luck, considering Phoenix could have died, and that would have been bad. But yeah, no, you did say you could do it. I guess get rid of Chilling Trap for Lightning Bolt Trap, or do... No, I think I want to get rid of Reflective Trap for Lightning Bolt Trap. Lightning Charge, damage against target enemy. If target enemy has a burn, applies dodge to all allies, otherwise applies 3 burn. Aerial Strike. Elixir, applies dodge to target ally. Okay, that could be good. I think I'll get that over Chilling Trap on you. And then Raven... Hailstorm over... Frightful Lightning? Yes. Because one use of Hailstorm gets everyone to 5 stacks of Terror, which means I get what I want from 5 stacks of Terror. God, this is such a scuffed build. It has so much corruption on every monster. Welcome to the Forbidden Fortress, Sirius. Beautiful, isn't it? Charming. I knew you had good taste. Of course, the Forbidden Fortress is our home. That explains some things. Care to buy anything? Initial Force and Wild Conversion. Consumes all of your Aether, then generates 7 random Aether. Shielding Dust might actually come in handy. Initial Force. And Wild Conversion. But it would have to go on Phoenix, and I think Phoenix kind of has the best banner he can. And I can't switch the equipment over, so... Like, that banner is too crucial to this strategy. And the strategy is... Get lucky, idiot. Alright, Aether Spring out here. I really would have liked an Aether Spring in this biome. I might have just not gotten it, or I might have been an idiot and didn't choose it. I don't want to replace... You know, do I have a Nosferatu thing in here? No, I have Run Rowan. Well, we're not choosing that. At the start of your run, turn generates 1 Wind Aether. Okay, I actually did get that, which is actually really nice. Considering this build lives and dies by how much Wind Aether it generates. Wait, this is a hidden area. I'm gonna quickly reveal. My frame dropped there. You found me again! Congratulations! Here's your reward. I've thought of a new question for you. Why did some followers shift alignment from the Cult of Aether to the Cult of the Void? They wanted change? Incorrect. I'll give you some time to think it over and change your answer. Next we meet. Farewell. Alright. It was because they felt touched by the Void. This is a Garden Protector, a magical plant grown by the former caretakers of the Garden District. Unfortunately, it's become corrupted by the Void. Release 2 souls to the Garden Protector to fully cleanse all corruption from... Oh. Wait a second. Can I please? Thank you. I'm gonna avoid the encounter for now. I'm gonna do it. But I am quickly just gonna run around a bit and find the other encounters here. Okay. Let's hope I can, at the very least, recruit some new creatures. This build is good for staggering, and that's kind of what I need, you know? Just to stagger. It's all I really need at the end of the day. You can go for Tempering, and that will restore your health to full. But also generate 2 Random Aether, which are both Fire Aethers. I want Hailstorm coming out. And I want dodge. I want dodge this round, so... Let's see what horrible thing... Oh, my Nosferatu might be dead. Nope, never mind. They're not dead because of pure skill. Nice. Alright. Lamentation of Woes. Ow. Electrical Jolt. Alright, this generates 3 Wild Aether because they all have enough Terra stacks for it. Okay, so remember what I was saying about this build really needing, like, one more thing to really come together? I think I found that one more thing in Hailstorm, because it gets enough Terra stacks to put the build online quickly. Do I go for Tempering? Do I go for Unstable Charm? I'm gonna go for Unstable Charm, because it's a free action, and yep, it just refunded the cost. Dodge and 2 things of force. Crucially, I will have enough stuff to use Hailstorm after this. Alright, Lightning Bolt trap into here. The Retaliate will come in handy. Hailstorm goes out. Terra gets applied. You had 5 stacks of dodge, you should have gotten that well. Lamentation of Woes, a lot of that missed, so have a lot of Terra stacks for that. Lightning Bolt trap attack. Electrical Jolt comes out. Round 3. Do you take the wild hit? Yep, you do. Do I have a craft memento for the Sphinx? I do! Hello, Sphinx. Sidekick, heal, and summon on that one. Tis fun. Currently held 0. Okay, that's not fun. Tempering... Actually, you know what? I can just go for Supersonic Strikes now, because Haste now triggers and I get my turn back. Haste now triggers... Oh, wait, no, it only triggers once per turn. Okay. That's the balance. We found the balance. Yeah, once this build gets online, I do start dodging like crazy, and I get haste constantly. And I think Terror, like Hailstorm, does really put it online. Whenever an ally evades a hit, generates Wind Aether. If you have 5 or more Wind Aether, Wild Aether is generated instead. Heyo, that's good. Apply Sidekick. Corruption Cleanse. At the end of your turn, if this monster has less than 8 shield, shield self equal to the difference. At the end of combat, cleanse corruption from self. I'm taking Tailwind. 2 more skill rerolls. I need a Monster Soul, which I'm lacking, and I really need it because that Corruption Cleanse could be invaluable right now. I want to break you before I kill you, because breaking you would result in good things happening. Now I want to Hailstorm this turn. I'm gonna go for Tempering and hope I get Water Aether from this. Double Fire. I think Lightning Bolt trap into the middle, and then some kind of Terror application. Oh, wait! There we go. Perfect Terror application move here. Hailstorm. Now I don't think Nosferatu will die, but there is a non-zero chance that happens this turn. Alright, okay, good. He got his, yeah, he gets a little bit more dodge. Okay, that does release some tension I had. Smog. Firestorm. Yep. Medusa's fine. Basic attack goes into Nosferatu, that's fine. Lightning Bolt trap. I should be fine and take all this damage properly. It's gonna do a lot, the poison here. Like, a lot. Yeah. Okay, I wish I had a craft memento for that Medusa I don't have. Not to be confused with Medusa, the nickname I gave my my thing without knowing. Alright, I think I need to go for Tempering, and then I can go for Supersonic Strike. Do you take poison damage because of this? No. Okay. In the middle? Okay. Solar Wind happens. This is going to cause a lot of dodges, or a lot of interrupt. Alright, you get your turn back, and I can Speed of Sound or just, Shriek. Yeah, okay, Hailstorm definitely saved this. Whatever this is supposed to be. This is, definitely the messiest run I've had for a while. Okay, on dedicated support action, applies force to target ally and force to self. I want a dodge thing. Start of combat, and on dedicated support action, applies 1 dodge to self and shields each ally for 2. I think I can get away with that, or... I'll just go with Concealed for now. Alright. I think we got everything. Did I get another Monster Soul? Damn. I need some way to cleanse this corruption. I think Goliath can cleanse corruption if I'm not wrong. Well, I can't go to Myrn anyway because my corruption is a bit hard. Would you look at that? Even Fall into Wilderness, this place is a bit more pleasantly designed compared to the rest here. It's also the closest to the Void. Its influence can be felt much more strongly in here. Beware, Sirius. We are approaching its origin. I mean, I would take this. A monster can only be reactivated once per turn, yeah. But I need that corruption cleanse, actually. Please just give me a Monster Soul so I can use this thing. I need that thing so bad. Do I have any... I don't think I have any craft mementos. How does this build even work? I built it, and even I can't figure out how the hell this is supposed to do anything. And yet it does. I do not have, like... Yeah, I don't have a lot of good options for things I can do. I think I need a Hailstorm here. Alright, I'm gonna Hailstorm here. But first I'm gonna get some Aether so I can... Elixir? Sure, Elixir for the healing. I should have paid attention, but I didn't. And that's really bad. I'm gonna Hourglass of Undoing just for the Corruption Cleanse. Bone Chill here. I can at least slow down with whatever these guys are doing. That was a really bad misplay. Lamentation of Woes. That's fine. You missed a crap ton there. Yep. Yes, and every time we dodge, we now generate, Aether. once per monster, though. Okay, a lot of water aether. That's good. I needed water aether. Okay, a hailstorm definitely needs to come out on this turn. I'm gonna use tempering here. Oh, you gonna consume that for haste? You are gonna consume that for haste. I suppose I can just Supersonic Strike something. I'm gonna Supersonic Strike into you. And then I think I'm gonna Hailstorm. Just because it's necessary. Maybe I should have given more dodge to Nosferatu before I did that, so they could haste and get their turn back. Chilling Trap into Nosferatu so that they will retaliate with a Terror application on that Alchemical Blast. Lamentation of Woes. Diamond Shield. Oh, that's a lot of shield. Alchemical Blast into Nosferatu. This is gonna miss a lot. Oh my god! Oh, Nosferatu's dead there. Unlucky. That's what I get for using a dodge build. That's what I get for using a dodge build. Okay, that's actually really bad. Alright, I need to even the numbers. And fast. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get... Nosferatu had it, didn't they? Solar Wind. Yeah, that was stupid of me. I shouldn't have let Nosferatu die there. There goes Phoenix. Okay, let me think. I can go back. You're gonna miss that. I don't know what that does. Yeah, Phoenix doesn't really have much to do with dodges on their own. Alright, Antidote Flask here. I think I can survive the encounter if I just Envenom. Nah, he's dead. Dead to poison. I let poison build too much. That was bad. Oh well, that was a surprising amount of distance we made on heroic difficulty though. For a build I wasn't confident in, it did do pretty good on heroic difficulty here. For a build I was no way confident in. It was not competent either. Ah, can you hear that, Sirius? I can hear distant chattering, flowing water with the water wheel at work nearby, and wind gently rustling through leaves and grass. Ah, well spoken, my friend. If I truly concentrate, I can also perceive the hens chattering down below and the water cascading down the mountain's chasm. Impressive. You Aethermancers truly are sensational beings. Even if I only hear half of that, isn't it just a magnificent combination? I cannot imagine anything more fitting after a long day of heroism. It's important to cherish the moments we have as long as they last. Yeah, no. I need one more unique memento, and I need 6 different unique mementos from the Garden District. I need one more from the Garden District. I need one more from the Garden District. Hello. You!
Yes?
Those are cool teeth.
You mean these teeth? Thanks,
Gimme!
I'm sorry?
Gimme, gimme, gimme!
Whoa, 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 hold on.
Please!
These are mementos for me. I can't just give them away.
Trade! I'm very good with crafts. I've got many stuff too. I can improve town.
Improve the town?
Yes, improve town.
There are quite a few spots that could benefit from it. Would you be willing to...
Yes!
And all you'd like to have in return are lurker's teeth, right?
Whoa, lurker. Is this a big fish?
Very big.
Ah! Yes, 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 yes!
Okay then, we have a deal.
Yay! Now gimme, gimme, gimme!
Wait, before we trade, what's your name?
Ivy!
Nice to meet you, Ivy. I'm...
Teeth!
Alright, alright.
Let's renovate the town. Huge sword, more envoy books, yarrows, stone stacks is already purchased. So this is for the cliff, this is for the Aether Circle, vase, flower, plaza, bushes, slab, yarrows, restaurant, yarrows, bushes, palm trees. Oh, I think this is all just cosmetic. Okay. Forest, lily pads, frog, pond reeds, tent brazier, soup pot, church, fake chickens, stair crossing, witch castle, scarecrow. Ooh, I like the scarecrow. Huge books. I want that huge sword at the cliff. Unlocked meta upgrade yarrows. All right, I'm assuming there's gonna be a huge sword at the cliff. Where? Where's my huge sword? I might have to reload the area. Oh, there it is. We have a huge sword now. It's okay. Quite a little monsterkin know about the Cult of Aether, or at least they know the name, and that it's some kind of secret religion that's been around for ages.
I don't know much about it myself, to tell the truth. I never paid much attention to matters of belief.
It's been around since the Dark Ages. Humankind ruled over monsterkin, and Soul ruled over humankind. I believe it was a way for the enslaved monsterkin to view their own plight from a more detached perspective. Humankind, Soul, even Terraste itself, they are all insignificant in the grand scheme of Aether, Cosmos, and Void. But I'm sure that creepy merchant can tell you more about that. Mostly just checking. I need the rare creature here. I need a Mephisto and the rare creature here. And I need 3 creatures here. I need Medusa. I need, the boss, the champion monster. And then one other. What is the one other? I don't know what the one other is. We could probably start mixing up which builds we use, though. I want to talk.
What exactly is the Cult of Aether, and how did it shift to the Cult of the Void? Cult of Void come about?
An interesting question. To answer it, we need to take a few steps back. Soul may have created Terraste, but Soul is but a child of the Aether, and Aether is but a child of the Cosmos. And Aether has a twin, Void, life and death, good and evil, order and chaos. It's the same, really.
So you're saying the followers of the Cult of Aether switched from worshipping Aether to Void?
Yes, they've simply realigned their beliefs within the cosmic spectrum. First, they were the Cult of Aether, now they are the Cult of Void.
But why the sudden change? Because the Void that's open to you?
Exactly! The Forbidden Fortress has served us as a perfect hideout, you see. And then the entire area was swallowed by the Void. Well, it's made some people think they were chosen by the Void.
Are you among those people by any chance?
Of course not. I'm not one of the fools who claim to hear the whispers of the Aether or the Void or anything else. I'm just interested in the grander scheme of things. Is all. What's beyond Terraste, you know?
I see. That is surprisingly reasonable.
Sirius, how are things with closing the Void? Any progress?
A little bit. This whole thing seems to be even bigger than I anticipated.
I could have told you that. This darn void keeps growing. Keeps growing like it owns the place.
I mean, in scope, complexity-wise.
I see. Any progress in what's causing it?
I have an assumption, but I can't say for sure yet. Let's hope I'm wrong.
Well, shoot, son.
Not until I'm certain. Even then, I'll do my best. You have my word.
That'll have to do for now. I need another unique memento. I need another unique memento. I can upgrade the anti-corruption meal. Max HP meal upgrade. Upgrades the monster meal to additionally increase the max health of each monster by 5. The merchant will offer 1 additional discount. Or I can take this. I can't take it to Certivorin because I need another craft memento at the final place. The worthiness principle was truly the last great deed of Sol and Terraste. Sol's might and wisdom were at their peak back then. Before the worthiness principle, the cycle of rebirth was mostly random. There was no order to it. Sol created the worthiness principle as a set of laws and wrote it into the essence of all living beings. Souls accumulate and lose worthiness throughout their deeds during their lifetimes. Souls of high worthiness are reborn as humans or monsterkin. Souls of the highest worthiness are reborn as ascendants in Calum. Souls of low worthiness are reborn as animals or insect. Souls of the lowest worthiness are reborn as monsters. Monsters are unable to raise their worthiness on their own, therefore Aethermancers were created to guide them. The true purpose of Aethermancers is to help those who can't help themselves. Nothing more and nothing less. We're not meant to rule or govern. An interesting perspective, Sirius. I can see why you're not keen to join Aquilus, then. I can get some soul starts. I need more of that. If I use craft memento, gain 1 soul, and happen. You know what, I'll take that. More unique mementos. Requires the memento of Hecaton Shieres. You know what, I'll take the soul starts. Alright, all of Eliath's upgrades are purchased. Let's make a deal, Gustavo. And I'll take these 2 upgrades. Alright. Now, it's been 3 hours and 40 minutes. I think this is a great place to end the stream. One of my goals with this stream was to get the average viewers required for the... Wahoo, yeah! One of my goals with this stream was to get the average viewers required for the affiliate, because that's the last requirement I need, is 1 stream with an average of 3 viewers. Today, I don't think we had an average of 3 viewers. I saw a peak of about 4. I was keeping one eye on my average viewers, or on my viewers, just in general. And we didn't get the average 3 required, which is a shame, but there's always next time. I wasn't expecting... Hades 2 came out today, so I really was not expecting, trying to get affiliate? Yeah, I just need 1 more stream and an average of 3 viewers. So, try harder? I'll probably get it by the end of the month. I'm pretty confident that I probably will. I got, you and Vol rating me, got me one of the streams on the Silk Song stream. You rated into me, and that got one of the streams to an average of 3 viewers. Skeeble and Dawn rating me on a different Silk Song stream got me the average of 3 viewers there. And the last stream I did of Aethermancer here did actually just get an average of 3 viewers all on its own. So I'm fairly confident. Can I get homies next time? No pressure, considering I am pretty confident we will get affiliate by the end of the week, probably. Well, end of the week. Within a week, I'm confident I can get it by then. Just naturally. But yes, with that goal of the stream, we didn't get affiliate, but we did beat normal mode of this game. Thank God. I redeemed myself. I got my revenge, and we redeemed ourselves. Now we need to beat heroic difficulty, And also just generally experiment around with builds. I wanna find John Monster Sanctuary, and I will continue to be vague about who John Monster Sanctuary is until we get the thing. Unless you've played Monster Sanctuary, then you definitely know who John Monster Sanctuary is. Okay, you might not definitely know, but it's the one monster everyone uses on their playthrough. Because it carries. And it is my absolute favorite monster from that game, and I'm so happy that it came back, and I really want to know for certain if it came back, because the only way I know is an out-of-context spoiler that could also just be referencing an NPC or something, and I really want to know if he's back. Or if it's just, like, an NPC or a statue or something, because it could be one of those, and I really want to know if he's back. But anyway. Anyway, I think this is going to be a good place to end the stream. I'm going to quit out. I didn't start recording for the YouTube VODs. As anyone watching the YouTube VODs can tell, I'm probably just going to export the VOD through Twitch, because I need to get used to that, because I keep losing storage space to that, and, like, I need storage space for editing videos. I currently have so many VODs from the regular attacks only challenge runs just downloaded onto my computer. And I need to get them off, which means I need to finish the video, which I've had a good 4-hour break from that. I can probably edit for an hour or two before going to bed. But to get somebody in the background while we edit, is there anyone else streaming Aethermancer? I think today is definitely a thing. Well, this person is friendly and has an ADHD tag, so definitely A. Yeah, it is definitely A. Alright, we're gonna raid into Nivali Silva. Oh, wow, they have a lot of things unlocked already. To be fair, I haven't been playing that much. Anyway, we're gonna raid into Nivali Silva. The raid is started. As always, everybody, thank you all so much for watching, and get some good sleep. Night, everyone! Oh, wait, okay, no, the raid is now available, right. Anyway, get some good sleep, everyone, and good night.